Welcome, dear students, to another session of grammar. Today we are going to study Change the Voice. I am Yogita Joshi, lecturer in English, Government Senior Secondary Smart School, Panibaga, District Mansa. Dear students, first of all, we'll start with some examples. Look at first example. You draw beautiful sketches. In this sentence, you is subject and that is leading the complete sentence. Now look at the second sentence. Beautiful sketches are drawn by you. In this sentence, subject is at the end and it is in the passive form, while the object, that is beautiful sketches, takes the lead. So in the first case, subject is active. In the second case, subject is being acted upon. So changes in helping verb and exchange of positions of subject and object all are important aspects of change in voice. We have a few changes while we are changing the voice. In the active form, we have all these pronouns, but when they take the passive form, they change it. A few pronouns remain in the same form. Let's see. I is I when active, but in the passive form it is me. She changes to her. He changes to him. We changes to us. They changes to them. You changes to no change, you. Name changes to, again no change, it remains the same. It changes to, no change, it remains it. Are you confused? If you do not understand with the help of these slides, I will explain everything for you on the blackboard. Let's make things easy for you. Here, change the voice according to tenses. First of all, we are going to take all the indefinite tenses. In it, the first category is present indefinite tense. Dear students, you know that in present indefinite tense, we always have first form of the verb, and that can be with S or ES. Let's understand through examples. First example, in active voice we can have a sentence, I like story books. This is an active sentence because here in the beginning we have subject. Subject means doer, who is taking the action. Now like is verb. Verb means the word which is telling about the action. And what are storybooks? Storybooks is playing the role of object. So subject, verb, object. It demarcates active voice. Okay. Now we are going to change into passive voice. When we'll change active into passive, we have to change the positions of subject and object and a few other changes. Look at the board. Object takes the first position, that is story books. Now, by replacing like with helping verb and third form, we'll use are liked. Now, another change will be adding a preposition, and in this case, preposition will be by. I becomes me when in passive form. So, when object changes the first position and object is leading the sentence, playing the role of a subject, at that time this is passive voice. Here we have helping verb, and that helping verb is followed by third form of the verb. Then we add the preposition, and the passive form of I comes here as me. So it becomes passive voice. So we can say that in present indefinite tenses, the active voice has first form of the verb, like here. Then in the passive voice, this first form changes into helping verb plus third form of the verb. And which kind of helping verb can be used here? Is, am or are. It depends upon the subject. Now, second example for you. Now I take a negative sentence. You do not attend my class. Now find subject with me. You. Helping verb is followed by not, so it is a negative sentence. Then attend is verb. My class is object. So this is SVO, active form of a sentence. Now we'll change this active sentence into passive. And first of all, object will take the lead position in passive. Now this object, my class. Stop and see one change here. Do and does will not be used in passive. It will be replaced by is, am or are according to our subject. So in this case, the subject is my class. My class is, then this, not. Now you know that in passive, every time we change this form of verb into third form of verb. So in this case, it becomes attended by you. You remains you, whether it is in passive form or in active form. You do not attend my class. My class is not attended by you. Now, look in case of interrogative. Do you visit temple? Do you visit temple? Students, find out the subject in this sentence. Yes, you, not do. Do is the helping verb. It is in the beginning because it is an interrogative sentence. You is subject and temple is object. And now you know that do and does will be replaced by is, am or are. So in this case, because temple will take the lead, we have to decide is, am, are according to temple. Is temple, am temple or are temple? Yes, is temple. Now, yes, what will come after this? Is temple visited. Third form. By you, because you remains the same in active as well as passive. Now, past indefinite tense. In case of past indefinite tense, the changes are the same but different kind of helping verbs will be used. Let's check it out. The first sentence is, she helped us. She is subject, helped is verb, and us is object. We'll change it into passive and us will be in the lead now. But when us will come in the beginning of the sentence, it will become we. In this case, the helping verb used will be was or were, because we is plural, were will be used. We were. Now the third form of the verb. This is the second form. But the third form is also helped. By she becomes her. Dear students, please learn how to identify which helped is second form, which helped is third form. See, in the first case, we do not have any helping verb and help is here. Without helping verb, it is always second form. And if helping verb is attached to it, it is always third form. Now look at a negative sentence. They did not win the match. Now you can easily identify the subject, they, and the object, the match. This is helping verb followed by not, and this is first form of the verb. Let's change. The match. Now, did will be replaced by was or were. In this case, was. Not. Third form of one. Win is won. The match was not won by them. So we have seen two types of sentences. Now coming over to interrogative sentence. The third example is a interrogative sentence. Did she help you? Now in this case, did is in the beginning, but it is helping verb. While the subject is she and the object is you. So now you will take the lead, but before that we have to replace this did with the helping verb. With you, we use were. Were you? Third form, helped. By. Passive of she is her. Were you helped by her? Future indefinite tense. In this case, will or shall is used. All of you know. So, I shall buy a new car. Find out the subject. I. Object. A new car. And verb. Buy. Now, we'll change it into passive. First of all, take object in the beginning. A new car. Now, will or shall will be replaced by will be or shall be. A new car will be. Third form of buy, bought. Very good. bought by me. Easy? So here will or shall will be with first form of the verb. But in passive, will or shall will be followed by be and third form. Now look at a negative sentence. Second is negative. I shall not visit the market. I, subject, the market, object. Shall not will be replaced by will not be and the third form of the verb. Let's see. The market will not be. What is the third form of visit? Visited. By. What is the passive form of I? Yes, me. The market will not be visited by me. Now, in case of interrogative sentence, you have to take care the beginning. Shall I help you? Subject is I, object is you. So, it will change according to you. We will use will. Will you, then be. Very good. What is the third form of help? Helped. By, passive of I, me. Very good. So now all the indefinite tenses should be clear to you. On the basis of the examples that we have discussed on the board, let's check out the rules for change of voice. Dear students, these are important rules for change of voice from active voice to the passive voice. These are as follows. In active voice, the verb is controlled by the subject. Now, through all the examples, you have understood that in passive voice, the verb is controlled by the object. The object in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice, as we have seen all the examples. Only the past participle of the main verb is used in the passive voice. Past participle means the third form of the verb. So we can conclude that in active voice, the verb agrees with the subject. It means the subject is active. In passive voice, the verb agrees with the object. So it means the subject is passive. The voice of a verb tells whether the subject of the sentence performs or receives the action. If the subject is performing the action, it is active. If it is receiving the action, it is passive. Look at the structure of active voice. It is subject plus verb plus object. For example, I do the work. I, subject. Do, verb. The work, object. It means the doer of the action is active. Now see another example. Harry won the prize. Harry won the prize. Harry is subject. Won is verb. The prize is object. So here once again the doer of the action is active. Now see the third example. Sonam sang a song. Sonam is taking the action. So she is the doer of the action and she is active. So it is active voice. Structure of passive voice. Subject will not be in the beginning, but in the passive voice, object will play the role of the subject, while the subject will be passive at the end. We can see here object plus be verb plus verb as past participle followed by and subject at the end performing the role of the object. For example, the work is done by me. The doer of the action is me, but it is at the end, so it is passive. The prize was won by Harry. Who won the prize? Harry. So Harry is the doer, but it is at the end and it is passive, so it is passive voice. Same is in the third example. A song was sung by Sonam. Sonam is the doer of the action, but Sonam is at the end of the sentence in the passive form, so it is passive voice. Similarly, the example, the bridge is being repaired. The prizes have been announced. The thief was caught. All these are examples of passive voice. Now read the following examples carefully. Arjun will see a deer. A deer will be seen by Arjun. He will not like kites. Kites will not be liked by him. Will she help her mother? Will her mother be helped by her? And the last is, will you not like these roses? Will these roses not be liked by you? Note down the sentence structure. For active voice, subject plus will or shall, and always use first form of the verb with will or shall, and at the end object. Then subject plus will or shall plus not plus first form of the verb and object in case of a negative sentence. In the interrogative sentence, will or shall will be in the beginning followed by subject, first form of the verb and object. And in negative question, will or shall will be followed by subject plus not plus first form of the verb and object. Now look at the sentence structure of passive voice. Object plus will or shall plus be plus third form of the verb by and subject. In case of a negative sentence, object plus will shall not be third form of the verb by subject, and in case of interrogative sentences, will or shall will take the lead. If the sentence is positive, object plus be plus third form of the verb by and subject, and in case of negative question, will or shall will be followed by object plus not be third form of the verb by and subject. So we have understood all the indefinite tenses, and you can make a chart like this. For all the three tenses, that is present, past and future, we have written the sentence structure of active voice on the left hand side and the sentence structure of passive voice at the right hand side. Now understand the following examples carefully, because after that we'll do an exercise. He told a lie. He is subject, a lie is object. So the right answer is a lie was told by him. Did he help you? Past indefinite, so it will be were you helped by him. She did not like them, so them will be activated and it will become they. They were not be liked by her. You will win the prize. The prize will be won by you. Will you take tea? Will tea be taken by you? He will not harm you. you will not be harmed by him. Dear students, I have given so many examples so that the entire concept is clear to you. Now you are to change the voice. The first sentence is, the city was burnt. Second, you did not learn the poem. Third, we love our country. Fourth, will you call me today? Fifth, will she not help you? Take your time. Let's check the answers. People burnt the city. So this is the answer of the first sentence. Second, the poem was not learnt by you. I hope your answers are right. Number 3, our country is loved by us. Number 4, will I be called by you today? And the last one is, will you not be helped by her? Homework time. And this is the end of part 1 of Change the Voice. Your homework is exercise number 2. It is available in your grammar notebooks. You are to change the voice of all these 10 sentences on the basis of things and the rules that we have discussed in this session. So, this is the end of part 1 of Change the Voice. I'll meet you in part 2 very soon. Till then, take care and keep in mind, sweet are the juices of adversity. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day.